machine gun and.
So he was in the trenches at one point, supplied with a machine gun. Was that?
Sorry. Yes, he was put in the trenches, supplied with a machine gun and ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
And I also gave the troops. Well, they weren't troops as such. They were forced to shoot at the enemy. You know, it's either shoot at them or we'll shoot you. Like, you know.
Okay. Was he given a uniform?
They used to give them little bags as well, containing what they thought was tobacco, which was all weed. You know, ganja or whatever you like to call it.
Oh, right.
With some tobacco papers, with some papers, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he said he got wrecked and stoned or whatever, smoking this stuff.
Mm.
And then there was some planes coming over, flying low and whatever, and he got up out of the trench and just fired his machine gun at the aircraft, and his mates had to knock him down on his knees to stop him getting shot.
So the Germans forcing him to fight at gunpoint then? So the Germans are forcing him to fight at gunpoint then?
Oh, yeah. At one point he was actually fighting against the Russians. The Germans were fighting the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
But his elder brother was conscripted by the Russians. So technically he was fighting his own brother. Because his brother was forced to shoot. This
is the bit that Josh is interested in, because obviously there were the Nazis and then there was the Red Army, but I think there was the guerrilla army, like the Ukrainian guerrilla army, and I think he's trying to find out which he was in.
Resistance fighters, like the French had resistance fighters and the Italians and that, yeah.
Was that what Grandad Mick was in?
I'm not sure. It could very well have been towards the end, because he got given a pistol and ammunition, so that would have.
Was it his plan to try and get out with the pistol and try and escape to, I don't know, the UK or something?
Well, he buried the pistol before he swam the river, because he thought if he gets across the river and he's armed, they'll just shoot him. So.
Okay.
He buried it and swam the river. I'm sure he said it was into Austria, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Wasn't he in West Ukraine near Poland at the time?
I've no idea. He was moved around a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
He was also in a prison camp for a while.
Do you know which one?
No, I don't, mate, to be honest. He never told me which one it was.
No, I know he didn't like talking about it.
No, all he was saying to me was that he'd been there a while, maybe a week or two, and he started to feel uncomfortable about how the guards were reacting, or their change of demeanour.
Was he being forced to work there, or was he actually a prisoner himself?
Well, he was a prisoner himself,
because
he was in a courtyard surrounded with barbed wire and that, and guards. And he was telling me that he felt something was wrong, and he spoke to one of a couple of his buddies there, his countrymen or whatever, and he said, "I've got to get out of here." He says, "I'm going tonight." He said, "because I just don't trust these Germans." And his mate says, no, he says, "We'll be all right. It's just maybe something that's going on outside of this camp that's affecting them. Maybe the Allied forces are getting closer. We don't know." But anyway, your granddad said, no, he says, "I'm still not happy with that." And he managed to get out. He crawled under the barbed wire and legged it. And I think there was a couple of others with him. And a week or two later, he found out that everybody there had been put on a train and taken to these camps where they either shot them all or gassed them. So it was a lucky escape for him.
Okay, Dad. Well, this obviously isn't cheery stuff to talk about. Do you want to leave it there and we'll talk about it another time? Because I've made some notes, but these are enough for me to go by to send on Josh. Otherwise, I'm going to.
Have you got enough for now?
Yeah, but I would like to talk about it more. It's just that I know it's not going to be the most cheeriest topic for you to chat about, But
Okay.
anyway,